First, let me say, if you've been watching the videos and you realized, hey, looks like they haven't been on here for a day or two, that's because they haven't. We had a little snafu, some technical difficulty, but hopefully the videos will be going without fail throughout the rest of this 22-day devotional journey. Anyway, I want to start off today's devotion by reading very quickly from Matthew chapter 26. It says, while Jesus was in Bethany, in the home of Simon the leper, a woman came to him with an alabaster jar of very expensive perfume, which she poured on his head as he was reclining at the table. When the disciples saw this, they were indignant. Why this waste, they asked. This perfume could have been sold at a high price and the money given to the poor. Aware of this, Jesus said to them, why are you bothering this woman? She's done a beautiful thing to me. The poor you will always have with you, but you'll not always have me. When she poured this perfume on my body, she did it to prepare me for burial. Truly I tell you, wherever this gospel is preached throughout the world, what she's done will also be told in memory of her. And in a parallel passage, we get a little bit additional commentary. In Mark chapter 14, verses 5 and 6, it says, some of those present were saying indignantly to one another, why this waste of perfume? It could have been sold for more than a year's wages and the money given to the poor. And they rebuked her harshly. A lot of people believe it was Mary that anointed Jesus this way. And I wonder what it was like for her when she did that, when she anointed his body with such expensive perfume. I mean, we're talking about perfume that, my understanding, in today's cost would be about $30,000. I don't mind telling you that I kind of struggle with this whole perfume anointing thing. Sure, some of my struggle is not relating culturally to her actions. But like some of the people present who complained, I also struggle with the value of the perfume that she used and the fact that that money could have been sold and the money given to the poor. And what really turns this whole matter on its head for me is the fact that Jesus apparently had no struggle whatsoever with her actions at all. It wasn't like, Mary opened that super expensive perfume, dipped her finger in it, and touched the tip of her finger to Jesus' head, with a few dollars worth of this stuff. No, when you put together the three accounts of her actions, you actually got her pouring this stuff on Jesus' head, pouring or rubbing this excessive amount of it on Jesus' feet, and then using her hair to wipe off the excess. And not only did Jesus allow her to do it, Jesus told the others there who were fussing about what Mary was doing to stop harassing her. It's an incredible moment from the days leading up to Jesus' death, burial, and resurrection. But getting back to Mary, I wonder what it was like for her in those moments. What was it like for her to liberally just pour out such expensive perfume on Jesus? What was it like for her to put up with the insults as she was doing that? What was it like for her to hear Jesus tell the others, hey, back off, and let her continue? From everything that I understand about those moments, Mary's actions were pure, selfless, uninhibited acts of worship. It's like in those moments, Mary brought some of heaven's worship, if you will, to earth. Absolutely, I admire Mary. But far more than that, I want to become more like her in the pure, selfless, and uninhibited way that she worshiped. Not so future generations will remember me, but because Jesus is worthy of receiving that kind of worship from me and from you, from us.